Broadcasting from Miami, Florida.
Check this out.
Let's go. Welcome to 25-8, The Culture. Yeah. On who's hot and who's not. Everything hip-hop. Turn it on, turn it up, get it loud. Here we go. You're now vibing with 25-8, The Culture.
Yeah, you know what it is, man. It's your boy DJ Pablo Maccabee from 25-8 with your host D-Wise from the Big Fellas. What it do?
Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? You already know what it is, boy D-Wise. You know what I mean? Good episode. We got shit to talk about. Gonna be a lot of fun. Let's get to it, yo.
And the legendary Big Money Boy Lance, man. What it do?
As always, pleasure to be here. Appreciate the intro. Most importantly, drink in one hand, smoke in the other. Let's go.
All right, man. So before we start off the episodes, you know, D-Wise, you know, put something up on social media. So he has a couple shout outs to give. Shout those individuals out real quick.
Absolutely. Yo, before I get into that, though, you know what it is. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. You feel what I'm saying? We do it for y'all. We appreciate y'all. And with that, I had some people leave some comments. And like, you know what I'm saying, Maccabee said, you leave a comment and you want to be shouted out, we'll shout you out. So basically, I did a topic. You know, I put it up there on Facebook. And I said, you know, why is staying by a man in jail normalized, but dating a broke man is a problem? You feel what I'm saying? And with that, I got responses, and the ones that had the best comments, I'm going to shout them out real quick because I definitely said I would. So I'm pull them up. Shout out to Rachel Smith out of New York. I appreciate your feedback and your comment. Shout out to Jordan Pierre out of New York. Appreciate your feedback and your comment. You know what I mean? And then shout out to Derek Thomas out of Georgia. Appreciate your comment. You feel what I'm saying? You did your thing. All right. So there it is. Much love. Their followers, they like, they subscribe, and they said something, and I shouted them out. You know what I mean? So enjoy your time, yo.
All right, so real quick, that is a very complicated situation. You feel me? Because if somebody's going to jail, it may be somebody that could be like the love of your life, and for all you know, they were taking risks probably for you. You feel me? And for your family. So maybe you got to feel like you got to hold them down. Also, too, depending how much time it is, it might be just, you know, a little 2 years. Might be 10 or 12 years, you feel me? And then you may not feel that you can hold down for that long. It might be 2 life sentences, who knows? And the broke one too is complicated. Maybe with a nigga or a female that ain't about shit, ain't finna do shit. They don't wanna, you know, go to school, start a business, do nothing. You feel me? So, you know, but if he has plans to, you know, do something, build something, go somewhere, I feel you should hold your man or your woman down. That's just real quick, my whole 2 cents on that.
Well, let's be honest. The broke nigga, yo, you just ain't getting no love out here today, man. Like, just no love. They gonna find a way to discredit you. So at least holding the man down in jail, they can look at it like they holding down a real one in their mind. You know what I'm saying? To come with some kind of credibility or some kind of clout, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't surprised. Like, you got to read the comments about how people talking about broke men. There's something going around right now talking about broke men don't deserve no pussy. It's like, word. So you know what I mean? So yeah, it ain't no surprise to me that you get that kind of info or that kind of feeling from the community of the ladies.
Yeah, the just basic down. I'm not gonna read them because they both had long, interesting comments, and they wrote down in the paragraphs because they all felt strongly what they were saying. But basically, like the highlights of their comments, one was saying like, you know, when your man's in jail, you can kind of make. And this is a woman talking about a man being in jail. Don't forget, like, you know, you have females in jails and men got to hold them down too. But she's like, if the person's behind bars, you can build a fantasy about what's gonna happen. So she said, so I can see why people get fooled by it. It seems like kind of a trick. Like you can make all these things up in your head because they're not there. And in reality, you know, ain't shit gonna pop off. That was one person's perspective. Another person's perspective, and this was another female perspective, was saying like, just because they're in jail doesn't mean they're a lowlife, that they're a piece of shit. You know, we know people that have been falsely accused. So that was kind of her thing, like hold them down because they're good people, this and that. You know, that was the spin she took on it. And then the male, his spin was like, he broke down both angles. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, listen, if someone's in jail, you can do right by them. It can test the relationship. But if they weren't shit beforehand, don't try to pray it up or hope that everything's going to change when they come out. You know what I'm saying? That was his other thing. And what he said too about it is like, yo, they could be broke long term, and that could be a test of the relationship itself. But if they're about to build themselves, you need to give them time. So I appreciate all aspects of it, and it was a good conversation.
Yo, that's actually pretty deep. I kind of agree with all three of them in a way, depending on the situation, you know. All right, man, on to the next topic. McDonald's came out with a chicken sandwich. You know, I think they're trying to compete with Popeyes and the whole chicken sandwich craze and Chick-fil-A and whatever. I know some of my brothers here, he actually went and got the chicken sandwich. I don't fuck with McDonald's like that. Plus, even when I try to get the chicken sandwich, McDonald's was talking about only cash right now. You feel me? And one thing about McDonald's, real quick, I want to say that any line, anytime bullshit, dog, finna cause a shootout in the parking lot. And I already seen people get cussed out when people be jumping in front of the other person. That whole any line, anytime bullshit. I know it's to take traffic off the street and have to be on the property of the parking lot of McDonald's, but that shit finna cause, like, if it hasn't caused a life already. You feel me? So McDonald's, I don't fuck with you with that 2-line bullshit. But anyways, I know you guys got the chicken sandwich, so you know we're gonna eat this shit on camera.
All right. So I'll just say this real quick. I got the deluxe version of the new chicken sandwich. So I want to share that with you guys. And I believe I'll let Lance tell you which one he got. But I want to say this one before we bite into it. How do you guys feel about this new chicken sandwich craze before we bite into it? Because I feel like now, after Chick-fil-A and Popeyes did their thing, now everyone's diving in, even to the point where I heard Taco Bell's coming out with a chicken sandwich. They're calling it a chicken taco, but it looks like a fried chicken sandwich on some soft bun. And I'm not going to lie, it looks good by the pictures. But is this too much, or is it healthy competition to bring everyone's caliber of chicken sandwiches up? How y'all feel about it?
It could be called healthy competition, but at the end of the day, they all trying to get a check. They all trying to catch the wave of chicken and make their cut of it. So if healthy competition gonna lead to a good chicken sandwich, I'm all for it.
Honestly, man, if McDonald's line get any longer, because I see fucking people making a chicken line and I gotta get a Happy Meal for my kid, like, yo, man, gonna be some problems, bro. You feel me? like straight up. But all right, man, let's get the show on the road. Let's see what this chicken sandwich tastes like.
All right, I got the spicy. Okay. Yeah, and if you can see it, it says no pickles. No pickles on a chicken sandwich.
And he's going to hate it because on the deluxe, they put tomato and lettuce on it. That's what the deluxe is.
Unnecessary.
Here we go, yo.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, for real. It's definitely better than Popeyes.
What?
It's definitely better than Popeyes.
It's better than Popeyes? Nah, bro.
Yo, it's definitely better than Popeyes.
Yeah, man, don't let me go buy a fucking chicken sandwich from McDonald's, bro. Come on, man.
Whatever that spicy mayonnaise that they put on there, that shit is flavorful. It's hot. I actually got a piece of chicken, bro. It's not all breading. Like, the shit is really a fucking chunk of white meat. So the shit is quality, bro. It's the top chicken sandwich to me. You heard it first, right here. Spicy chicken sandwich from McDonald's. It's the best chicken sandwich on the market.
I'm gonna say that McDonald's stepped up their game to make this chicken sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Because their dollar menu shit, even though it was there for you during the time of the struggle, you know what I'm saying? This ain't that. You know what I mean? They actually took time. I will say this: when I ordered it, they were like, "Oh, hold on, you have to wait a second." I was like, "For what?" Like, we have to finish cooking your chicken sandwich. McDonald's has never said that to me in a day in my life. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, we have to finish cooking your food. McDonald's, you order it, it's there. That's McDonald's. They're like, we have to finish preparing it. So this quality, this is actually chicken breast, like Lance was saying. I won't say it's better than Popeyes. That's still number 1 on my list as far as their spicy chicken sandwich. And see, you're not gonna, for the reason I believe that everything's better, from their bread to their seasoning to even the slice of pickles, which I know you say unnecessary for the pickles, but that's a state of opinion. But I will say this: McDonald's, you raised your game for this one, and keep it up.
Check me out.
I'm gonna say to McDonald's, yo, you need to bring back those McSalad shakers. You feel me? I fuck with them McSalad shakers for real. I won't keep it 100.
Yeah, that chicken sandwich was banging.
Damn, man, you might have to maybe go out there, because I'm like, yo, to be honest, I fuck with Popeye's chicken sandwich. I like Chick-fil-A and their special sauce. Then I fuck with Wendy's and their chicken sandwich, because actually you get a real piece of chicken in that shit. So I'm like,
this is better. This is better than the Wendy's joint. This is better than Popeyes. Yo, Popeyes gives you half breading, half chicken.
And I already know you just Chick-fil-A. I already know you hate Chick-fil-A.
That greasy shit. So that's the best one. Easily.
Well, you know what you need to do, Maccabee? Since you like the chicken spots from all of them, you gotta go get all the spicy chicken sandwiches from them restaurants and you rate it right here. Like, for real, rate it. And you tell us what you think about it.
I'm gonna pass, man. I gotta clean up the diet. You feel me? We preaching healthy shit and vegan shit. You feel me? So,
whoa, who's preaching vegan? I never agreed to that.
Well, I ain't never preached no vegan nothing.
Nah, I'm preaching vegan.
I've had vegan substitutes and they weren't as bad as I thought they were gonna be. But to do that 24/7, you built different.
See, I ain't gonna do it 25/8. I ain't gonna do it 24/7. Maybe like, you feel me? Maybe like 5 days out the week. You feel me?
Yeah, I may give me 5 chicken sandwiches before the week over.
I mean, you could I definitely believe in eating healthier and like portion control, and you know what I'm saying, and doing certain things that not make it that bad. But like, if you're really trying to get better, I feel like if you just get a leaner cut of meat, you know what I mean, or a higher, you know what I mean, or a smaller portion, I think that justice instead of going vegan. I'm a firm believer of, I saw the study of your blood type needs to eat certain things. So what might be good for you may not be good for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I know once I've done things when I've tried to eat like, you know, vegan or other things and I feel like weak. You know what I mean? I lean up, I firm up, you chisel up if you working out, but I feel like once I have that steak, I can punch you in your mouth and my fist will go through your fucking head. You know what I'm saying? I felt like when I was like eating lighter, I felt like I was lighter with it, but it was, if I hit you, I had to give you a mad speed jab. Like, oh damn, this nigga hit me 20 times. He gave me a blind fury instead of that one hitter quitter when I was eating that prime rib and shit. But to each his own.
All right, man. So on to the next topic. The biggest news this whole week. Bobby Shmurda, welcome back.
Hey, Shmurda, welcome back, boy. A real nigga came out. Hey, look at Lance do the Florida dance.
You know what I'm saying? Rapping for New York. You know what I'm saying? Welcome home. Hey, real ones is winning right now. That's all that matters.
Yo, so since you were NY, how's that atmosphere?
The atmosphere is COVID-19, and I am not out there like that, brother.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, the music is bumping. You see people getting it in the street all of a sudden. You know what I mean? But I couldn't tell you too much more than that, my brother.
I'm gonna let you know, man. Miami's still open. You feel me? So,
shit.
Yeah, man, it was really cool to see all the photos of Bobby Shmurda jumping out of an airplane. He was with somebody from the Migos, right? Offset?
Quavo.
You know? Yeah. And it's just like, yo, he just came home looking like a boss, man. You feel me? So it's cool to see the industry, you know, showing love to him. I seen another photo of him with FaceTime with Meek Mills. So it's just like, yo, man, we got to co-sign being loyal. You feel me? This is all about loyalty, you know, to a certain principle or a lifestyle, or, you know, so many people are not even built like this. But, you know, even if somebody snitched on you about, you know, the most smallest thing, you're gonna feel some type of way. So for him to hold down his set and serve his time and come back home, it's cool to see that the game has been paying respect to him. You feel me? Because when you snitch or you're a rat, you can see Tekashi, he be having incidents every single time that he's out on the street. Niggas calling him a rat, and then he has to, we talked about this on the last show. He came across Meek Mills, and it's like, yo, it's always gonna be a situation like niggas go know that you gotta wear that badge of shame for the rest of your life, no matter how rich you are or if nobody can touch you or whatever the hell. You're gonna have to wear that bag of shame all the way to your grave, yo. You feel me? Because when Tekashi dies, whether it's right now or 100 years from now, niggas gonna know that he died as a rat.
Thanks.
Yeah. I mean, him coming out and doing his real, his big boy, his homie, and it's just good for it's good for hip hop. You know what I mean? And it shows because Tekashi left a bad taste in niggas' mouth. You know what I'm saying? From what they're doing, so it's good that someone else from the same era of of that generation of hip hop was like, nah, shut the fuck up. Do your time, come back out. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's up. You know what I mean? I appreciate that, and it's crazy both, what I'm saying, Miami and New York's winning because the nigga's Miami born and, what I'm saying, and Brooklyn raised, New York raised. So, right there, you feel what I'm saying? There's a combination of nigga really there's a real nigga right there. And I appreciate to the fullest him taking more time so his man can come to the same home at the same time as he did. That speaks so much volumes to me. That shows you this nigga's built differently. This nigga's built from the old cloth. And they keep saying that the old cloth is not being sold no more. Well, here's proof right there. It's still out there. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Bobby Shmurda. And I know everyone likes hot nigga, but I personally always loved Bobby bitch. That was my shit. You know what I'm saying? I always liked that shit.
All right, on to the next topic. Tiger Woods, car accident. Fell off the mountain or something? Fell off the hills?
He fell off the mountain or something.
He said fell off the hills.
To be honest, I did not look this up. I just
man.
I see when it came on my Instagram feed.
We're laughing at Maccabee. We're not laughing at Tiger Woods' injury. I have to let y'all right now.
There's a Blasian, a golf player of all time.
Whatever he said.
Whatever he identifies himself.
Yeah, that's just bullshit. But that's another topic. But I will say this. I hope he's getting better. They said his car flipped. The internet shows no mercy, nigga. This is what the internet did. That's why you gotta be on your not care shit. You really gotta be tough out here. Because what the internet straight up did, they showed a picture of the PGA Tour 2021 with Tiger Woods in a wheelchair with his legs all stapled up and on mummified shit, pushing himself on the green. That's fucked up, yo. The internet is mercifulness. They don't give a fuck. But besides that, you know what I mean? All joking aside, I hope you get better. He was also with his child in the car. So all seriousness, hope everyone's healthy. I want a full recovery. You know what I'm saying? I want everything to be on point. And I will say this, Tiger Woods is a legend. And I will say because of Tiger Woods, he made me go pick up a golf club. I'm not gonna lie. When I heard the name Tiger Woods and I saw this person that of color, you know what I mean? Because y'all be deciding so I saw a black man on the golf course going through discrimination of him being black and them making chicken and collard green jokes on him and shit like that, and him still rising and winning these Masters. I picked up a golf club. I feel like a lot of black people did. You know what I mean? It just seemed golf to us was it seemed like a rich white person's sport, and it was a blessing that I saw this guy come and dominate. And with other influences, I even have a family member that plays golf. With the influence of that and then seeing someone on a big stage do it, it was cool to pick up a golf club, you know what I mean?
Word. Speedy recovery to Tiger, man. The most important thing to me, outside of hearing that he survived the accident, was that there was no alcohol, no drugs involved. So it just seemed like a freak accident that happened. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got insurance. They said the car was top of the line. So it had 10 airbags around the car. So it was a major safety upgrade for him. And they said probably the only reason why he really survived was because of the airbags and how safe the car was. Also missing the pole helps. Said he had multiple open what do you call open fractures, like when they break the skin and all that. So that's nuts. But hey man, I'm just glad he survived, man. Losing Kobe last year, losing Tiger this year, that would have been some fucked up shit. So glad he survived. They said he could recover in about a year. You know what I'm saying? With the screws and the pins and the damage to the talus bone. So yeah, they said in about a year, if everything goes well, he could recover. The biggest hurdle right now is infection. If you follow football, you know Alex Smith. The infection was his biggest hurdle, overcoming his major injury and surgery. So as long as Tiger can get out the woods with that, he should be fine in a year. And shit, hopefully it's faster than that because you ain't done on that golf course yet, bro. You still got a lot of ass to whoop.
That was my question because it seemed that he slowed down a little bit from when he was on track before the whole, cheating scandal or whatever the fuck. Do you think he still has something in his tank, or should he just gracefully bow out? You know what I mean? Come back, play, and no matter what happens, just gracefully bow out. Like, do you think he needs to retire or he needs to keep going?
Have you seen the physical shape of some of these pro golfers? Like,
but he's not the Tiger Woods of. Remember when Tiger was Tiger? Off his drive alone, niggas was like, it's over. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that was Tiger. So that's what I'm saying. Is it okay for him to, should he come back? Like, should he come back after injury and just say, hey, I don't want to go out like that. I just want to play a full 18 rounds and hang it up? Or should he really, get back to it and keep playing until he turns gray? Like, real question.
No, I'd love to see Tiger. As long as Tiger can play and he's not putting himself at more risk and he makes a full recovery, I'd love to see Tiger play. He should come back and play. If anything, it sounds like something Tiger would do, is try to defy the odds and come back better than before, because he did just win a couple tournaments, if I'm not mistaken. He won the Masters. People were saying he was rounding back into form. He just had a surgery in December, and he was considering playing in a tournament coming up this week or next week. So it seemed like he was rounding back into form, looking like the winner he always has been, but man, something like this is so fucking crazy. Like, people die from the simplest one-car accidents. So for him to survive, this is definitely a blessing. So I just speedy recovery, Tiger. We all rooting for you, man. We prayers up for you and strength for your family who's going to be a part of this process. But man, I look forward to seeing you on that golf course in about 18 months.
Damn.
I just want to say this because I guess I made an error. That's why you gotta check your resources. It was false. I guess he was in the car by himself. I read that they said his child was in there, but I'm reading more information and he was solo. So I just want to get that out. I fact checked myself because I saw a look on Lance. So I was like, let me check this out. So early, how people make things up. Even back to rest in peace of Kobe, they said that Rick Fox was in the airplane. Helicopter at one time, and they found out to be false. So always check your resources.
All right, on to the next topic. Russell Wilson, trade rumors. They talking about him coming to Miami, which wouldn't be a good look because Miami hasn't won a football championship since like the 70s. Straight up. But shout out to Miami though. You feel me?
I actually heard different. I heard like the Raiders are more on his radar. The Raiders and Cowboys are like the lead for it. Maybe at one point Miami was. How sport news changes like this. I was gonna get my 2 cents in before somebody's gonna come and drop a bomb on something. So before that happens, I'm gonna keep it real. I thought that him and Pete Carroll wanted to be on some Tom Brady, Tom Brady, Bill Belichick shit. As far as not talk about talent wise, we talk about I'm gonna be the coach, you're gonna be the quarterback, and we're gonna go through this together. I thought that's what it was gonna be. I thought he was gonna retire a Seahawk from the big contract they gave him. All that. I thought that was their guy until he was either going to retire or, maybe he'll do 1 year somewhere else on some Brett Favre shit. You feel me? But I thought he was going to be a Seahawk for longer. You feel what I'm saying? But so I was kind of shocked a little bit. I don't know any favoritism on it. I like football being mixed up. It's always good during the offseason when you see a lot of moves because it makes you excited. Like, oh man, things are getting shook up. What's going to happen now? Are these pieces going to fit? Sports is chess. Is this going to move this way? Is this going to be good? It's a thinking man's game as well as physical. So it's always interesting not to know what's going on. But back to him, I really can say I didn't see this coming. And I thought he was their quarterback, and I thought they liked what he was doing, but this is football. Things happen at the drop of a dime.
Okay. Russell Wilson. You ain't shit. You ain't shit, bro. I have a major issue with Russell Wilson. And for this discussion, I'm only going to keep it on the football field. I have a problem with quarterbacks signing for hundreds of millions of dollars and then within two to 3 years talking about, I want out. It rubs me the wrong way. First of all, Russell Wilson, you didn't deserve that kind of money. You're not that kind of quarterback. To say the things that are being reported for why you want out is a joke. This sounds more inspired by his wife. I'm just gonna fucking say it. I think Sierra's tired of Seattle. The kids are getting a little older now. Maybe she want to be in LA. Maybe she want to be closer to Miami, where she could really like get out there on the beach and be a socialite and have a bigger platform to relaunch whatever she feels like is left of her modeling or her singing career. Because Russell Wilson, all Seattle has done is try to put you in a position to win. And I don't know what's wrong with today's athlete, James Harden, Deshaun Watson, Russell Wilson, where you guys say you want to put your career in your own hands, but you don't want to wait to free agency when you can freely move as you like. Choose your destination. It's like y'all want to secure the bag first, then make it an issue later. Russell Wilson, you got DK Metcalf, you got Lockett on the other side, and you still can't get it done. The narrative for this season was let Russ cook. Russ burnt down the damn house and asked, when can he cook again? Nah, bro, you don't get that right. People talking about him and Pete Carroll not getting along. For those that have been following Pete Carroll since he's been in Seattle, Russell Wilson, that defense was the dominating figure of that team. Cam Chancellor, Richard Sherman, Earl Thomas, Bobby Wagner, even going to Brandon Browner. That's why that team was so good. So to hear that he wants offensive input, like he's running through his progressions, and that there's no separation happening, ridiculous. The man's got DK Metcalf. They call him the best receiver in football. How many quarterbacks can sit there and say that they're in a system that allows them to be them, continuously gives them weapons to be successful, and in the end, they chose you? The Lakers chose Kobe over Shaq. What did Kobe do? Kobe said, here go 2 rings for believing in me. Y'all chose Russell Wilson over the Legion of Boom. And he's gotten you nothing. Nothing. So I have no sympathy for a guy who wants input on play calling. But he's the reason why the play calling doesn't always work. Russell Wilson, you're average at best. I don't know why they consider him top 5. It's a joke. It must be because they like him as a man more than a quarterback.
Russell Wilson, you just got a bomb dropped on you. Oh, man. Next topic, Maccabee.
Shout out to Deion Sanders. What's the school?
Jackson State.
Yeah, take it away.
This nigga really want to wash his hands on this shit. Go ahead, Lance. Start off with it, and I'll go afterwards.
Man, shout out Deion Sanders. I'm not gonna sit here and play around with it like, hey, shout out to Jackson State. Man, shout out to Deion Sanders. Shout out to, I hope I say your name right, Shiloh. And then everybody that's part of that program, the Sanders boys that are going there to rebuild that program and take it to glory with their father. Shout out to y'all, man. There was a downside to the game. They whooped that ass, but then 53-0. But when he got back, he said his personal belongings were stolen. So we can't have that Jackson State or wherever we were. Black people do better. I don't know why the hell Deion Sanders got to worry about his personal belongings being taken at a HBCU, but hey, man, just handle that. Deion handle the football. Congratulations. Jackson State, congratulations to Deion Sanders. Man, much success. Keep doing your thing, man. It won't be long before Florida State is regretting not calling one of their greatest players and alumni to be their actual football coach.
You know, I agree with that. They're regretting it because with Deion Sanders comes a clout that you guys can't recreate or get anywhere else. Especially, this man takes his craft seriously. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't someone that was just God gifted and just wrote on that one. They said that this man worked hard to get and maintain his body, and you know what I mean? Like, don't say he partied, but when it was time to work, he worked. And so great that he shut down the whole side of the field. This man made ESPN's top corners list by himself at number 2. The whole list was corners, the left side and the right side. Deion Sanders made the list by himself. I know there was someone else over there, but they're saying Deion was so great that we don't care who's on the other side. That is fucking Deion Sanders. So yeah, they're gonna regret that. You know what I'm saying? And I hope he doesn't win and decide not to, because this is great for building up the HBCUs. And he's so talented that I think Deion's so cocky that he might try to say, hey, let me coach baseball over here too. That's how cocky I think the man is. There's a reason they call him prime time. Let's not forget this man got a game-winning interception, touchdown, and then went and hit a home run in baseball on a jet flight over. Let's not forget that shit happened. So, I mean, the man's a serious athlete, and I do feel awful that the way he worded it, we did great, we kicked ass, everyone did great on this football field. I don't know who did it, but like Lance was saying, we have to do better as a people, a culture, because all eyes are on us, especially on HBCUs. Like, I would have personally liked, but you got to keep it real, I would have liked for that not to leave, just because, like, I already know what's being said about that. We'll see what happens. That wouldn't happen at Florida State. That wouldn't happen. I know what people say behind closed doors, so to speak. So I wish he didn't do it, but then part of me is like, you know what? If we're going to preach to be better and do this and come here, all of us have to do better and succeed. So a real man's going to point out the flaws and work on improving them. And like you said, we're going to find out who did it and we'll handle it, the way we need to handle it. But I prayed that it wasn't any of the athletes. I prayed it was someone from the outside that was jealous or some shit like that. It doesn't make it right, but I hope it's not anyone from the circle. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, we won a game. I want to go call home and tell them what we did, and I can't because my cell phone was stolen. I felt that message. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to go to my personal belongings and go. He said, thank God I have my gold chain on, and like all his wallet shit can be replaced. But, I want to go, maybe just go get something real quick. Go get a water out the vending machine. I can't because my wallet was stolen after the game. Shit like that. Like, that's bad. But shout out to you and what you're doing, and blessing to the success. And thank you for putting HBCUs back on top, because I feel like this is helping the culture tremendously.
All right, on to the next topic. Coinbase is about to go public, and it's going to be available as a stock. So this is a major move right now. So this definitely shows like how crypto is the new wave. And if you don't know what Coinbase is a crypto exchange to buy and sell cryptocurrency. So it just shows like how the future is moving towards crypto, to the point that they're about to be on the stock market. If I was the viewing audience, I'll keep an eye out. As soon as this hits the stock market, you want to go ahead and, get you some shares before it becomes, too popular. And you can make some money, make some moves. So
if y'all didn't know, we've been putting y'all on crypto. Go shout out to our boy Drew. Sick with the crypto like the flu. You feel what I'm saying? Type nigga. Like all he did was give you hardcore evidence on what's going on with crypto and how it is the future. You would have had to pay someone to give you the information, the facts, and the insight that he gave you. So go check him out on our episode when we just focus and talk about crypto coin. That boy Drew's a beast. You know, go watch that episode. Other than that, all we're gonna do is say we told you so.
That's a fact. Took the words right out of my mouth. Told you so. And I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm not gonna tell you about no gems. I'm not gonna tell you shit. You sit there and you look up that interview with Drew Too Smooth. And that's why we talking like that. Because we gave it to you. You know what I'm saying? He was here. He broke it down. He gave y'all the information before they made it cool. See, y'all hearing about all that stuff that Drew Too Smooth was talking about weeks ago. I'm not telling you nothing. Go watch the show. You know what I'm saying? Educate yourself. Drew Too Smooth dropped an education on you. Are you willing to go get it? We gonna find out, because I ain't telling you shit. Shout out to Drew.
Yo, shout out to Drew Too Smooth. All right, on to our next topic. Daft Punk's breakup.
I'll be honest with you, man. I had to look this shit up. I was like, Daft Punk? I ain't never heard of these niggas. What they rap about? Hey, man, it is what it is. Now, it's funny because when you do look them up, you're like, oh, I know this record. Oh, I know this. I've heard this. So, hey, man, they ain't even give no reason for the split. But I guess when you've been together for almost 3 decades, do you really need to give one? Shit, you just tired of making music with the dude.
Yeah.
I just want to shout out, like, yo, man, you know their music, and you knew it was 2 dudes that are the top guys in like the house music thing, like they headline Ultra all the time. They got helmets on, you don't know what's under it. But everyone heard Get Lucky with Pharrell. I'm out all night to get lucky. That's them. You know what I'm saying? Around the World came out in 97. Everyone heard Around the World, Around the World. That was them. Like, I'm just keeping it real. Like, I don't follow the genre too much, but a hit is a hit. And they got a lot of fucking hits. And I love that this thing seems just like a mutual thing. Like, man, we grew. You can only grow so much with somebody. Until sometimes you gotta be like, hey, man, best of luck. Yeah, best of luck to you too. No ill will. Let's just, see what we do differently. Because at some point in time, trust me, this is strategic. Them niggas are chess players. Someone's gonna be like, I got, because Ultra, that house music, them people come to pay bills. One event from house music pays so much money. Someone will be like, I got 300 million for y'all. What's up? Headline my stuff. That's how they play. They don't play games with them. They cut the checks. That crowd and them sponsors and them promoters and people that host those events and stuff cut checks for those type of DJs and that music. They'll maybe take a break 5 years or whatever, and someone's like, I got money to get y'all back together. And they businessmen too. You know what I mean? So shout out to them. I know your records. You guys actually, I would say, made me follow the genre. There's other people that, Dead Mouse and all those other people that are, good people in that genre, but ain't nothing like them 2 boys. Them boys is like, look them up. Like Lance said, I didn't even know all their hits. And all of a sudden, oh shit, they did that? They did that too? They did that too? Shit. So.
Yo, so that basically wraps up today's show. Thanks for vibing with the culture, 25-8. I'm your boy, DJ Pablo Maccabee. Peace.
Yo, you already know what it is. Your boy D-Wise, you feel what I'm saying? Big fellas in the building all day. You already know how we get down. I appreciate y'all, you feel what I'm saying? Keep leaving those comments. We do it for y'all, you feel what I'm saying? And other thing I want to say is, you know what I mean? I hear that you guys want the Kings and Queens part 2. It's coming. We got y'all.
Hey, man. Great show, fellas. Lance Draper. And like my Henny. I'm out.